What's up, everybody? You are now listening to Save It for the Booth, where opinions meet truth and lies get the boot. With your girl Cocaine and Punk. Hey, y'all.
What it do?
Hey, Punk.
Cocaine. What up?
Punk hates me. I'm just gonna throw it out
Hate
there.
is such a strong word.
He hates
He probably
me.
despises you.
I genuinely dislike you.
I mean, that's cool too. You know. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
know,
I was
that's
about
what-
She
to
just
get
brought
into
that
it,
energy.
but
I was chilling.
no. First of all, the energy was already here when I got here. When I pulled up, I felt it already in the room. Check your text
That's because
messages.
you wasn't expecting to see me.
No,
so you
I'm
was
glad.
on some
I was-
bullshit.
I was
So
glad.
then when you see me, no,
I was
shit.
glad that you were here. You
Uh-huh.
in the thread, was I not trying to make moves to say like maybe we could switch it up so that Punk could come?
Nope.
That was a genuine.
like
I didn't
on
read
read. Like on
Bro,
read.
you responded. You responded and said I can't do early. I'm like, all right, well, forget it then.
I'm here. What up?
Thank you.
Right. I'm happy to see you.
We
I'm happy
here,
to see you,
baby.
big homie Montana. Thanksgiving
Hi.
is tomorrow. We in the spirit of Thanksgiving. Like literally be thankful. I'm thankful for all of y'all. Like for real, for real. I'm very thankful for Deuce. You know, Deuce doing his thing, bringing us all together. It's always a good thing, you know. So we gonna get into it. It's episode 10 of Save It for the Booth. We got some decent topics going on, but
That's kind of epic. 10 episodes.
10.
right. 10.
Yeah.
You know, we say 10, but it's really pronounced 10. I always think about that. But anyway,
10.
It's pronounced who?
10.
Oh, you have to have an N?
10.
10.
We say 10 like anyways.
Like
Yeah.
10 as in 10.
But,
Wait a minute. What?
But in the spirit of Thanksgiving being tomorrow, what y'all doing? Who cooking? Who in the kitchen cook? Punk was cooking all day
Yeah,
today.
I've been cooking today.
And he told us he wasn't coming, and then, you know, he had to show up, surprised us, because he was in the kitchen.
I couldn't leave y'all.
Flipping
Whipping
the
it.
wrist.
Whipping it.
Yeah, flick
Hey,
the
did you make
wrist
some
and
chitlins?
stuff. Hell no, I don't eat that.
Come on, man.
What you cook?
Today,
Yeah.
pound cake. Was cooking the turkey for the that go in the dressing. Made the cornbread that go in the, you know, the preparation.
Are
shit.
y'all gonna do?
Cut up some veggies and shit.
Because people nowadays are like deep frying their turkeys.
Nah, I want to, but I ain't doing it yet. I gotta buy all the shit, and I ain't feel like it.
No,
Nah.
that was me putting the thumbs up for my candle. Deuce always know I need that.
Hey, Blow, what you cooking?
I'm gonna
Green bean casserole.
I'm cooking. I'm cooking. I'm cooking the check. I'm cooking the bag. That's what I'm cooking.
She gonna be hungry.
I ain't gonna be. Somebody gonna feed
No,
me.
I'm gonna feed
McDonald's
you.
should be open.
Somebody gonna feed me.
Green. It like she eat green bean casserole.
First of all, wait a minute, because last year I had a friend's. It
slices
wasn't
of
even a
cheese on
Friendsgiving,
top.
but I had.
Oh, what you say?
With the slices of cheese on
All the time.
I said,
Facts.
wait, y'all not about to get on me like I can't cook. Y'all better check out my Instagram.
I ain't saying that you can't cook. I'm saying it look like you eat green bean casserole.
I don't eat green bean casserole.
What is that?
I don't know, bro. You mentioned it. Anyways, Punk was in the kitchen cooking. Big homie, what you got going on?
Man, I got a couple apple pies.
Did you make them, though?
No, I got them from Walmart. But,
Mommy.
But he put
Hey,
them
did you
in
get
the
that
ovens.
Patty LaBelle joint?
oh, no, I ain't see them. I ain't seen
Yeah,
them.
them
It's
probably
been a
gone.
minute. It's been a minute.
They
But, you
actually
know,
be good.
I don't know.
I ain't never had it.
Me either.
I had it.
You liked it, didn't you?
was
Did it
okay.
make you do the Patty
She eat
LaBelle?
green bean
What's the
casserole.
what's the Patty LaBelle?
I don't know. I saw when
The
people
apple
open it.
pies,
They
they
was
was
like,
going crazy for 'em.
Y'all can get off green. Some people do like green bean casserole.
Yeah, they do.
I low key want.
I don't even know what it is.
Anyways, you got the apple pie joints.
Yeah, I'm
What
bringing a
else you
plate.
got?
That's it. Plate and apple pies.
Okay. Where you going? You going to family house?
I think it's at my house, actually. I don't remember. They leaving
He
me
gonna
a-
bring a plate out the room and
Yeah.
the apple pies. That's
with my
what you
name on
bringing.
it.
That's what's up.
Montana.
What?
What you making?
Nothing. My kids is eating fried bologna sandwiches and Ruffles and a Capri Sun.
I mean,
They
Yeah.
eating. That's all that matters. As long as
Man.
they got a meal, they
She
good.
lying. I gotta look. Talking to look.
I would like a
last
pot roast though. So, if anybody listening, go ahead. You make good pot
minute, whip
roast.
that together for
Yeah.
me.
So I can say I made it and bring it to Thanksgiving. I appreciate it. But no, that's pretty much the same thing. What you about?
Nobody's giving you a pot roast.
Don't crush my
I
soul.
can make pot roast, by the way. It's not a green bean casserole. I can make pot roast.
The way they looking at you, I don't believe it. You gonna
First
have
of
to
all,
put.
I mean, you know what? It's cool, y'all. You know what?
I'm just wondering, like,
I'm going off her energy because she know you so well. So.
Why they on there with you today, man? What you they did?
I think it's every pot. It don't
Oh,
even matter. I'm
okay,
used
okay,
to it. It's it is what it is. Whatever.
I want to know
Yeah.
about this pot roast.
What you
So,
cooking?
well,
Sugar?
yeah, I was
What
about
you
to say-
cooking tomorrow?
Right, because I got to take you to the store when we leave here. So
I hope not
what's
to get
really
bologna.
popping?
Yeah, I'm finna get some bologna.
You
some
lying?
beef
Come on, no, for
bologna.
real. What's up?
I'm finna get some beef bologna and some bread.
They
Okay,
make-
you probably
wait,
gonna
it's
get
beef
that
bologna?
too.
I'm confused.
Yeah,
She
they got
I
probably
thought
beef
gonna-
bologna was pork.
She
They
gonna
got
get,
beef bologna.
She probably
I did
gonna
not
get
know
that
that, yo.
too.
They got beef
But-
bologna.
So what make it
Tell
bologna?
us,
I don't know.
bologna.
Ask the person who made it.
We always pop over Montana house. Basically, my brother definitely popping up over her crib
I really
And-
hope
My
not.
boy.
and seeing like what's up.
I really hope not.
And he bring his plate. He bring his plate
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
No, he
big
bring a
homie.
fucking container.
You got to.
That's what I'm doing. Listen,
got that
tomorrow
bother you?
I'm about to
No
pull up.
to-go
Like,
plates.
No, that don't bother me. I'd rather have it that way.
Yeah.
I'd rather have it that way, like so
it's
I don't
gonna be
have
me.
to like entertain you. Like I make his plate. Like he come over my crib anyway. Just
You
like
would make his plate.
I
So,
be
who
making this
plate you
shit
making first?
tomorrow.
Thanksgiving, holidays. Who plate get made first?
wait.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. So
fuck.
let's paint the picture though. Let's paint the picture, right?
it be
Who? Okay. So because you got kids, you got relatives, you got your man. You
Parents,
got
grandparents.
We gonna set the scene, right?
we.
Boom.
I already Denia plate getting made first. My baby plate getting made first, cause her plate is the easiest.
That's the youngest.
Yeah,
Okay.
because her plate is the easiest. Ain't nothing going on there. I do it like that. I do what's easiest for me.
If you in the kitchen, because you feel like
Because
you
I'm in the kitchen. And if
cooking
I'm in
all
the
day,
kitchen, of course, it's me that's in the kitchen. So if I'm cooking all day, my plate usually goes last. But I go from like youngest to oldest.
so
Kid
even
you
with
not.
your man being there,
Well,
that's
when
why
I had
I painted the picture.
When I had, I mean, if he there, he don't want his plate first. He want them to eat first. But if he wanted his plate first, like I'll make his plate first.
You will make his plate before you make your baby plate.
Yeah. Her plate is easy to make. She want a little pinch of nothing.
Mm.
You probably could just throw some candy on her plate. She good. She gone.
Give her a sucker and she gone.
She gone.
Okay. Punk, I seen you over there, bro. Your eyes went
Oh.
so many different ways.
It
she
be
said
like
she
a
was
whole
making
it be
her
like a
baby
whole
plate
different
first.
scenario, like when it's like when you know like your husband, it's different. Like your husband opposed to like your
So
boyfriend.
do you really have a preference?
Oh,
or
so
is
it's a
it-
difference if it's your husband.
Yes.
So if it's your husband,
Who eating first?
Your husband.
oh, okay.
You gonna make his plate first and probably put it to the side and give it to him like when you make the kids play like, nah, baby, I been made your plate.
How would he know?
He won't know. He don't
Nobody
know.
knows.
Nobody know.
Why
I'm
would you
just
make it
saying.
and put it to the side?
Cause he don't be wanting it. He don't be wanting it yet. My dude don't be wanting his plate first.
But that's not your husband anyway.
Right. That's not my husband. Yet.
So it's a difference. What? That ain't your husband yet.
That was a
Okay.
big ass
That
little
ain't my
word.
husband yet.
So we saying it's definitely a difference if you married.
Right. Won't you make your husband play first?
Whatever he want.
It's natural.
What if he tell you whatever you want to do?
It's natural
Like,
to
that's
me.
a
It's
trick
just
question.
it's just natural to me. It's natural to really make your husband play first.
When I was in the
It's natural.
It's
It
it's
should be natural.
it should be natural to make your husband play first because
It's,
if he
it's
not no
natural.
bum,
Y'all be saying all the right shit. Like y'all is just like
Nigga, I'm the shit. I'm telling you,
first
I'm a
of
whole
all,
fucking vibe. I be trying to tell you.
Punk is. I don't know what
Wavy.
he used to.
I be trying to
Pick
tell you
on the
like
fire.
you. It's look, the order of the household. The order of the household. The man is out there bringing home the bacon. Go fetch the bacon, husband, man.
Sounds amazing.
And when he come in the house, he's supposed to come into his plate made in silence or something, or like
But
whatever.
what if
some
the
peace.
wife is
At work also? Where's she
I had to
there?
make sure my mic was on.
So you like the traditional man, like,
I do.
Yeah.
and are you the traditional woman though?
Yes, I want to be in the house. Like I want you to take care of everything and just let me be in here. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's probably
Okay,
because
but what if the wife is outside bringing home the bacon too?
and we both going to work, then we gonna figure it out.
Okay.
We gonna figure that's something that be
But
figured
what
out.
if he still requires you to
Make that
make
plate
that
first.
plate? Like he still requires you to be the traditional woman, although
And
you are,
work.
Yes.
Then he must be helping me up in the house too.
What if he ain't?
That's sad.
I'm just fishing. Never mind. Don't answer
Okay.
that.
I mean, reason being probably why I'm divorced now.
Okay. In other words.
So cocaine, how you feel about it?
Should you heard her question?
If you was married with kids, would you make your husband play first or the kids?
Yeah, I'll probably make my husband play first. Why not?
It's
I mean,
gonna
I would
come.
do-
It's gonna come naturally in your brain.
I don't
like,
have kids now, but
You ain't-
naturally, the way that I am, when I was in a relationship, and like we would be over Montana house, I would, if my dude was over there, like I would I would make his plate, but I would also make other people plate too, because I naturally just like I'm a
making
giver.
plates.
Yeah,
I made
like,
his plate.
girl.
You was just telling me what he want on it. You was bossing me around from across
Busted.
the room like he don't eat that. Put that on there.
Pow, pow.
He don't eat that.
Shots fired.
I was
First of
making
all-
his plate. I hope he hit me
A
too.
lot of things that Montana say ain't. I said ain't true. That
not
that
accurate.
probably did happen at some point.
It
in time.
did.
But
It did.
I don't. To answer the question, like I don't mind. Like whatever it is he need, it's not a problem.
Right.
Like I ain't out here tripping. Like I was saying before, Punk. You saying like. Y'all sitting up here acting like it's not an act. It is what it is. There are women out here that don't have a problem with taking care of their man.
But it's a lot of women out here that be like, nigga,
And
please.
I think that
Preach
he,
that thing.
but I know that exists. But the fact of the matter
that's
is,
what he be getting at though. Like he know there's a lot of females out here that's
and
like,
I'm
when
not
I'm gonna make your plate for my little Tony hungry. I
I'm
need
not
to make his chicken
negating that
tenders.
at all. But
I
when
see it
when
every
he
day,
come across a woman or a female that's like, yeah, I don't mind doing, X, Y, and Z. His eyes is doing, something weird.
It be
They
buggy.
doing weird. What you doing over here, Punk?
I'm just
They
trying
be
to see how
buggy.
full of shit she be.
They be buggy.
As if he know or live like
He know something you don't know.
he gotta know
He
something,
know something
I
you
don't know.
What you know that we don't know?
I don't know shit. I just be trying to figure out if she lying or not.
You don't got to. Listen, the plate may have been in the microwave for too long because I was a little bubbles, but I took care of your plate because you and your wife were there playing cards, and I brought you your plate. Whatever, it's not an issue.
What she talking? What you
Oh,
talking?
she
I
making your plate too.
didn't make his plate.
Oh.
I didn't make his plate.
Oh, what you
But his wife, they were playing cards when I had the little, you dig at Montana house. We was all there playing cards the night after the party.
Oh, you
for
talking
Halloween.
about when you warmed my plate up for 5
that.
minutes?
It wasn't 5 minutes.
It don't matter how long it was, you
steaming in the
still had
microwave.
got it.
First of all, it was in the microwave for a minute
She was
and
trying
30
to burn
seconds.
a nigga mouth. That's what she was doing.
Yeah, I'm tired of him
But
talking.
at the end of the day,
Always
I don't want him to say nothing else.
It was a plot behind it. That's what it was.
But the fact of the matter is, it ain't an issue. It'll never be an issue for me.
That's what's up.
If my man needs something, he got it. Let me know.
I
Open
just
your
be-
mouth
I
and
just
use
be
your
triggering
words,
you with
though.
my eyes, that's all.
You ain't triggering me. You over there looking funny for no reason. That's on you.
So, Punk, how you feel about it?
I should eat first.
Period.
Why?
Cause he is the husband
Yes, I
and he's the
should.
man
Girl,
of the
let
house.
him answer.
I just answered it for him.
That's just how I feel about it.
Wait, there's no rhyme or reason.
Unless my
behind
mama
it.
does, then
Your mama eat first?
I'll make sure my mama will.
So who eat
And-
first, your mama or
Wow.
your wife?
Yeah.
Huh?
Who eat first, your mama or your wife? Speaking to the mic.
I can't really answer this question genuinely because of extreme
I want
circumstances.
him to speak it to all mics.
But on the norm, my wife would.
On the norm. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
We just trying to see.
obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, but your wife, all right, just,
Right.
you know.
But my shit should have been made before that.
So who gonna eat first, your daddy or your husband?
I mean, considering the circumstances, my daddy gonna eat first.
Over your husband?
Considering the circumstances, my daddy gonna eat first.
I gotta know these circumstances.
Well, when I was at
They
daddy house,
circumstances.
I made daddy play
Oh,
last.
okay.
Now my daddy would be like, "Go ahead, like you could. No, make everybody else play." He'll be like, he want to eat. He don't care when he eat. You know he gonna get his food. But I cater
Well,
to my
low-key, I made
daddy.
daddy play first.
I already know you did. You know, my daddy gonna eat first.
I
But
made daddy play first.
like, it just depends on the totality of the circumstances. You know, if everything is good, then yeah, my husband's gonna eat, and my father will understand that because my
They gonna
father
eat
is a
together.
husband.
Yeah.
You
I'm
know,
making both of their plates
so
together.
At the same time.
on me,
Yes.
I could do it all.
Here y'all
Nah,
go.
the same shit.
Do it all.
What?
So
I don't know what that noise was.
if a man doing that for his mama, y'all don't get jealous? Cause y'all be kind of, why she on the same level as me? Ain't I your wife?
Hey.
I don't know. I've never been a wife, but I'm gonna say no.
My dude, his mama had sat in the back seat, and I was like, "Why is she sitting in the back seat? Like
You
she
felt
get in the
weird?
front." Yes.
My mama used to do that shit.
She was
get in
like,
the
"She
back.
good? Like she good? She good?"
Cause she wanted her son to put you where you belong.
Yeah.
But I was like, "You can get in the front," and she was like, "No, you can sit up there."
Or she probably didn't want
I
no
was
smoke.
like, "Damn, do he be beating on his mama?"
No. I would
Your
expect.
ass next. nigga. Don't have that plate fixed first.
Like, this is weird. I'll be for you. No.
I don't think I would. I don't think I would
Petty
mind. Like
okay.
if
Yeah, I ain't mad.
I don't think it'd be a big deal.
it ain't no
That
big
type
deal.
of stuff I don't know. I don't really pay attention to, but I only can say that
Do you?
from where I'm sitting. So I don't know. I heard that when you get married, things change.
It does.
So I don't know if
First few
I
weeks.
get married.
First few weeks. You hear me?
Is it like change for the better, or and you don't have to answer that, but I'm
No,
just
man, I just think everybody expectation get high, like your wife and you as a husband. So I think that's the biggest thing. People think once you get married, like, oh, since we married now, we got to be like this, and I want to be up here and all that stuff. So it changed a little bit off that.
I've met some people that not even met. Let me not say that. Conversations that I've had was
Got some more
like
of them Cougars, deuce.
things shouldn't change when you get married. Like why can't we just stay the way that we are? And this is why we don't describe topics that we talking about beforehand.
You know why I kind of hate that? Because why get married? Because a lot of people not okay with, I'm not gonna be a girlfriend or whatever for 10, 15 years. If it don't matter and shit, nothing change, why you need to get married then?
But what changes? Like if y'all in a relationship
You need to get married
and
because
y'all
Jesus said so.
aside
I'm
from
okay with that.
anybody's spiritual beliefs, you get married. Before you get married, your relationship is great. Y'all are doing things, y'all hanging out, everybody is good. Why does it change, or why does it have to change when you do decide to get married? Like,
It don't have to change,
but it does, right?
Yeah, it does.
Expectations.
That's just what it is.
Like you said, they get higher.
Yeah.
But
I expect a lot more from you
why?
than before.
Why is that?
Because that's a forever thing.
Mm-hmm.
A girlfriend I could get rid of and have another one.
So the
A
thought,
wife,
the
I can't.
thought
This is a
process,
forever
the thought process changes, which essentially makes the actions of both parties change, right? Or the demands of both parties change.
I look at it like this. Your relationship grew to marriage, so you just want the person to grow to the type of wife or husband you want them to be. and you take steps towards it.
Were they, because obviously you saw enough in them to say, yes, I want to do this thing forever.
Yeah.
So were they not already there? Because why do we start requiring more after we get married, and be like, if they were good, like, you loved me enough to say, hey, I don't want to do this for nobody else, just you. But now we married, and now you like, hey, I don't want to do this with nobody else but you, but I need you to do this. And I need you to do that, because you start adding on those expectations, and then, you know, things start changing, and then people start separating, or divorce start happening because people are bringing on these different expectations. Girl, this is not about you.
I just think you always growing in a relationship, so it never really stopped. And I just guess once you get married, it just get brought forth more. Like, hey, since we married now, we should be making these steps in our marriage to be where we want to be in our marriage.
How do you feel about that, Pong? Because you've been married for a long time.
Boy, that's a long time.
I know, you know, big homie, he's a newlywed, you know, so he's still going through not going through it, but he's still in that process of, you know.
So how do I feel about what exactly?
How do you feel about, like, how, I don't know if you remember, because I know y'all, you know, got together a while ago, but how things changed from when y'all were just dating to now we married. Did you
see a change?
More expectations, and or did you see a change?
I had more expectations, definitely.
How did that work out? Like, was
Not
it
good.
No, okay.
But
why did you have those expectations? Was she not good enough for you?
A shower ride.
every once in a while.
Wow.
She made me forget my question.
Wow.
I felt like
You
I
said,
was
why
on
did it
a
have to
roll.
change?
Yeah, like, why do you feel like, I was saying, like, just asking, was she, because you obviously felt like she was good enough to even say that and want to move forward in that way. But then it's almost like, why wait until we get married to start wanting those things, or start expressing that, hey, I want us to start, like,
The same
Big homie
reason
said.
people say I'm not giving my everything until I get married.
Okay.
So now once we married, I expect it all. Just like you may have been reserving certain stuff for marriage, or
Like my plate.
I expect it all.
Your plate, sir.
Like,
As you should expect it all too.
Yeah. Okay. No, I literally was just asking. I just trying to ask for understanding. But you say it didn't work out,
What you mean? I mean, it wasn't like,
or it didn't turn out good.
yeah, it wasn't a healthy situation at that moment. But, you know.
Y'all got
Hey,
through
Gucci
it. And,
now.
Yeah,
but does it, because like I said, you've been married for a long time. So, and like
What's a long time?
10 years.
10 years.
10.
And like big homie said, you know, you always growing and developing and stuff like that. So are y'all able to,
year after
I already know the
year.
answer to this, but I'm gonna ask it anyways. Are y'all able to, like, I want to say cohabitate so bad, coexist, like knowing that you are growing in this way and she is growing in this way, and still understand and find like some type of common ground and be able to support one another throughout those processes, and understand it, you know? Do you understand the question?
Understand it, not all the time, but being able to support it, yeah. I mean, at the end
Because
of
you
the
don't
day,
gotta understand to support.
Yeah, I don't have to understand it to support it, but
Yeah.
I want you to feel supported at all times. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I'm there for, but I still may not understand your thought process on it, but
You still there
I'm
to
gonna support you regardless. I'm
ran-
gonna give you my feedback. and
random question for the married guys. Do y'all feel like y'all wives, is it an issue if y'all wives hang with single women?
No.
No,
Okay.
just don't be trying to do single women shit.
Facts.
What does that mean?
Don't be
What do
trying to
single
do
women
single
do?
women
Single
shit.
lady?
Exactly.
I'm just saying, if I have a married friend and I'm like, hey, let's go out, she's going out.
So when you go out, you talk with guys, flirt with guys, and stuff like that.
So don't, okay, I got you. I mean, I might entertain a
Like, you know,
conversation.
Like,
Don't do shit you wouldn't be expecting me to do.
Yeah, if you would feel some type
That's
of way,
just even how it goes in a relationship. Like when you in a relationship, committed, one-on-one, we together type of relationship, don't go do nothing that you wouldn't want me doing. If you
I
don't
think
want me
that's-
doing it,
that's fair.
don't you do it.
Absolutely.
I could rock with that.
Don't
Hey, I hit them
always work
pants,
out
bro.
like that.
Yeah, they make a lot of noise.
Them pants loud as hell, dog.
Don't always work out like that, but you know,
What you mean?
people be doing shit that they wouldn't want the other person to do. Just hoping they don't get caught doing it, you know.
Dang.
Is that right, Montana?
What?
Because you in a relationship, so I'm just asking. You in a relationship, but you single, not married, single, right? So you just said don't do
All your
anything
info
that don't do anything that you
do
don't want me to
nothing that's
do.
gonna
But
get you fucked up.
like Punk says, people still do stuff, you
and
know.
hoping they don't get caught.
Yeah,
I
that was like
will.
I
pod
definitely wouldn't want
pod
you
3
to
or
do it.
4 that we did, Punk. Like
Will,
it ain't cheating
yeah,
unless
don't
you get caught.
Don't do
That was
nothing.
that was
Hey,
that
I
was
wasn't here for that.
that was cocaine thoughts.
If you get,
Not mine,
if
just
you
wanna
get-
clarify
if
that.
you get caught, then that's on you. That's it. That's all.
man, this sound like a negative topic. Like it sound like
If you get
y'all.
I was just asking.
Wait.
They made marriage
Alright.
and shit sound
Oh,
real bad.
wait.
No,
well.
marriage is not bad. Marriage is actually a
No.
good and beautiful thing.
It is.
Especially for 10 years. Jesus.
Yeah, shout out to the 10 years though.
Shout out to
and
those
shout
10
out
years
to
of
we
looking
gave
at
you a
the
shout out
same
when you wasn't
person
here and you was on your
over and
honeymoon.
over.
I don't
Did
know if
y'all?
you heard it on the
Over and
pod.
over again.
Yeah, we gave you a shout out and
Lovely.
congratulations and all of that.
It is.
I think
Is
it,
it-
You ain't answer the question though.
Which one?
Do you care if your wife hanging around?
oh,
No,
he said
I
no.
said no.
Oh, good.
Most of her friends single, and the ones with boyfriends are single.
Was that a shot?
Because some guys, some people do feel like that though. Like some married people feel like, you know, their wives or husbands should. It's better for them to hang around married people because sometimes when you do hang around people that are single,
You
you start-
getting that little tingle in the back of your neck.
it's
like,
almost like a seed
Like you wanna
being
be in
planted
these
a little
streets.
bit.
Fuck,
Like,
I need
damn,
to-
you know.
You gotta
but now
be-
I gotta go and check in, or I gotta like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Speaking from experience, you gotta be a strong person to kick it with single people.
Oh, I thought you was
And
going to say a strong
married.
person to be married to you for 10 years.
Yeah, that too.
Because my hat's off to that young lady.
Put
Jeez,
it-
I ain't
put
going to
it
take my
back
hat off
on.
for real. I
ain't
ain't going to
that
take it off for
difficult.
real.
But nah,
The hair
when I
connected
first,
to it?
When I first got
no.
married,
okay.
all my friends were single, and I used to go out. I used to get caught up in the just being out too fucking late, like
cause
oh,
you be
damn,
having
I was out.
fun.
Yeah,
and, like time go by so fast.
but that shit a motherfucking headache when you get back to the crib and you ain't really got no explanation. Like what? Well, the club ain't closed to 4, then we stopped at Maxwell's and the sun up. Like
All of a
nigga,
sudden
you
the
can't be
birds
doing that
chirping.
shit, you know. But typically if you around married people and they gotta be the fuck home, like you gotta be the fuck home.
It's easy.
They make it easy.
Y'all
to-
ain't forgetting about.
Then they be
needing
laughing
to
at
the
you
I
fuck
was
like,
just about to
Yeah.
say that.
You
Then
gotta
it's
go to
like
the crib.
you gotta
You
report or
pussy
you got
boy.
a curfew. You gotta.
got you.
And you gotta be real mature to be like, so nigga, I'm going
Yeah.
to fuck to the crib.
Nah,
and
I'm
see-
going home to some guaranteed coochie. Ha ha. You had to find you some. Nah. Ha ha. I'm finna go home and
I
get
got-
some guts. You ain't.
I have married friends, and when we be out, like generally, I'm like, if we at somebody's house, I'm usually the last person to leave because either I've had way too much to drink, and I'm trying to like, you know,
Yeah.
get myself
Sober the
together.
fuck back up.
So
She just be sitting there.
yeah, I be at Montana house for a long time. But
Stopping
my
you from getting
married friend, she be leaving me now, though. I just be
She
sitting in the
old enough.
front room like, how much more water can I drink? Like, I'm ready to go. But I do, like, even if I'm out, like, side, like, at a bar or something like that, my married friends be like, all right, I gotta go. And I completely understand it, though. I'd be like, all right, cool. But that's also good for me.
Do you leave? Or do you
Yes,
still-
I leave.
You don't
That's
wanna
why
do
I'm
that by
saying it not even just me by myself.
wanna
It's
be out there with the
still
wolves.
it's still be a bunch of us there too. But I think it's just good because I don't need to be outside that late anyways. But one drink turned into
base.
5 out of nowhere, and you just be outside because you don't have, like, if you ain't got nobody to report to, ain't nobody checking for you, you ain't got to say this and that, like, it's cool, so you don't really worry about it. You go home when you want to go home.
I got a question about that. So why is it that people put time limits on how late you can stay out?
Because vultures are
Y'all
out
let
at
me
night.
know. I don't know.
Shit,
Wolves
open
are
up liquor
out.
stores and legs.
Okay,
So-
we know
That's
that's an old saying though,
His
right? So
mama
how do
told
we
him that.
really feel?
His
How
mama
do
told him
So-
that.
how do
no.
we really feel?
You really feel like ain't nothing
How-
open but
how I
liquor
really
stores and
feel?
legs.
I feel like, not that it's a curfew on what time you coming home, but if your ass coming in the house at 4, 5, 6, 7 in the morning, you might as well live the fuck by yourself because you ain't sleeping with me at night. So what?
Who said they went to sleep?
Right.
Precisely.
Coulda went to the
your
after
ass ain't
hours.
come.
The
You
after
ain't come.
hours- the after
You
hours
didn't
don't
come get in the
close.
bed with me tonight. So why the fuck we living together and all of that?
Coulda
You
just
could-
been turned up
You
at
can
the
have
after
your
hours.
own place and come in whenever.
So
you
it's a
want to.
problem if your wife come in the house at a time that at 5 a.m. or a
Let's just
time
say
that you don't
5.
feel suitable.
Yes.
Do
I'm
you
not
go in
gonna
at
come in the
5
house at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, dang. I done came in with the birds going.
Yeah, I have too. Long time ago.
And then-
Immature shit.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Like why? I mean, I don't. Why the fuck would I be out till 5 in the morning?
Cause you probably turned up.
Because time
Sometimes.
goes
The
by
dance floor ain't
fast
closed.
when you're
The
having
dance
fun.
floor ain't closed. The dance floor ain't closed.
I don't
You
do
still-
that much dancing, so
Oh, okay, well.
But if you out and you
floor
hanging
closed
with the
for
guys,
me.
it gotta be a.
and then the spot closed at like 2 a.m.
It gotta be like
Maybe
a
y'all go get
special
something
night
to
that's
eat.
understood.
You ain't never been out and y'all just kicking it. Then sometimes you get to the point where y'all just drinking and kicking and talking shit, laughing. And
At
it's a
somebody's
cool,
house?
Yeah.
till
Because
5.
Yeah, sometimes it might be 5.
it depends on what time you leave the house too, though. Because say you leave the house at like 11
Nah, that
or
absolutely
12,
matters. That matters.
so
If
that
you leave the house
5
at
o'clock
11 to
hour
12.
come back like that,
Yeah.
super fast.
I don't go
All right.
in
Where
that.
you going at 11 or 12? The
To the
bars and
spot.
shit close at 2.
Well, a lot of
The after
times
hours
we
is
don't
open
meet up
until
until like
like
10.
10.
Yo, what is you after hours is me. I'm the after hour spot. What you mean?
Then
Where
we
you
probably
going
finna
for
go get
after
something to
hours?
eat.
All right, but what if she hit you up and text you and be like, "Babe, I'm still out with the girls. We having a good time. We
At 5 o'clock in the
talking.
morning?
Maybe it's not 5. Maybe it's 3:30. What if she
Yo,
texts you
you should've been
and
home.
let you
bald head
know?
hoe shit.
Is it still a problem?
If she
Look.
texts me that she out kicking it,
Yeah.
and
Don't
she-
text me. You better
yes,
call.
it's still a problem.
You better call. You better FaceTime.
So
or
there's
something.
no way she could stay outside that late.
No, she can. It
But
just
you would
ain't
have a
no way
problem.
I ain't gonna have an attitude when you come
So
in the
she
house.
can't. So she can't.
attitude.
No, she
She
can.
cannot.
That just
So-
don't. You can't,
She
you
cannot.
can't tell me I can't feel no way about it. You can do whatever you want to. Am I gonna feel some way about it? Yeah. And I would expect the
what you
same
I
saying,
think you
big
gotta
homie?
have a mutual agreement because to me it really don't matter. 'Cause
Yeah, for some people it don't.
Because look, you
Big homie staying outside after 3:30.
if we kicking it, yeah, you know what I'm saying. But it's just to me, I look at it. Most people be scared. Oh, if he out at 4 in the morning, he must be with another chick. A nigga could go get some at 9 o'clock in the morning. A
Yeah,
female
it
go
don't
get
matter.
some at
At
10,
work, it don't
10:30,
fucking
1
matter.
p.m. So time don't mean nothing. They really could be kicking it.
That wasn't my thought process.
But a lot of people think that like
Yeah.
he ain't here at 3
I
in the
just
morning.
feel like you might as well have your own space if you feel like you ain't got nothing to come home to. Because if you
But-
coming in at 5, 6 in the morning, I'm damn near getting up to go to work. Like, so what?
See,
what
my
we just
thing
not
is-
seeing each other for this? Nah, like to me, I don't see the point in it.
See, the agreement we came upon is if you don't like it, then you can't do it and I can't do it. You
Right.
can't be mad at me for doing it, and then when you do it, it's, oh, no, I wasn't driving.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that's my favorite one.
Yeah, nah, I feel like that
So-
definitely should be the case. If you
That's
don't want
my
me to
favorite
do
one
it,
right
you
there.
shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah.
I
Alright.
am not the one that's driving. I am with my sisters. Like I cannot make them bring me
I'll
home.
come get you.
Hold on, I think
Well, come
at
and
the,
give me
at,
some,
okay,
but then you gonna
at
make
the,
it look
at
like
the,
that
and
you
he
got-
definitely will though.
So-
like, don't get it
so
effed up. He is
I'll-
coming for his wife.
Right,
like, He done
What
did
they
it
say,
multiple
drop
times.
low.
Yes,
Ain't that
he
what
is
they
on
say?
his way.
I'll be there.
He on his way, and I ain't mad at him for that. Like, yes, baby,
I
come
ain't
and
mad
get
at you.
me.
Yes, come. Yes, I will be like, come and get me.
Absolutely.
My
Do your shit.
reasoning for that is
I will definitely be
it
like,
be
come
a
and
lot
get
of
me.
shit going on in the streets. So I'm just not really that comfortable. You out till 5, 6 in the fucking morning. Like,
I mean,
But
but
stuff
it
happen
don't.
all day.
I was just about
It
to say
do.
that it don't need to be 5, 6 in the morning.
It
Like
don't.
it just is what it is.
but the longer you out, the more I'm gonna be
Right.
worried. And it's just
I
like,
get you. But if she's at somebody's crib, are you worried?
if she at somebody's crib, I'm probably with her. And if I ain't with her, I ain't worried.
You
but
ain't
she
at my
should be there.
house. If she at my house,
She ain't at your house till 5 in the morning. is
She could be,
No,
but
she can't be.
What y'all doing?
Clearly, if I'm having like a girls thing or whatever,
That shit start
Oh.
at 2. Ain't no reason for you
No,
to be there
if
from
we-
2 to 5 in the morning.
if we doing something and it starts at like 9 or 10,
Sound like an orgy.
and
Like what?
An orgy.
because women just can't hang out, but
No.
guys can hang out, watch the game, play video games,
Yeah.
drink, smoke cigars,
Not
do all of
till
that.
5 in the
But we
morning.
can't.
I think that's
No, that's
Big
possible.
homie just said it was possible. All I'm saying is if I have something and I have an event and his wife is there and we all having a good time,
He
best
coming to
believe
get
he
her.
oh yeah, she not gonna be there.
The
And it's
only
not because
way
of
I'm
her.
not
It's because
As
he
if my ass is out
is
too.
playing interference.
And if you
Hey,
not
pass
coming
me
the fuck home,
hey,
neither am I.
pass me the ball. He running interference. That's the
Wow.
only way it ain't
I'm
happening.
not running interference, but
In any event.
if I'm out too, then all right.
But he gotta be out in order for her to be able to be out
Till
to stay out
5?
late.
Yes.
So she right. So it gotta be both ways.
Yeah, that's all
My
I'm saying.
shorty, listen. All I'm saying is, the biggest thing for me is communication. Right.
So
Yeah.
y'all okay with y'all nigga being out till
So
5
if
in the
he
morning?
No.
he letting me know if he letting me
Why not?
know what's up,
no.
it's he could. I'm not saying this is like an everyday thing, but
No,
I
me
do
either.
know that, especially if you have kids and it's not something that you do all the time, and just say you out and you just trying to kick it, you might need some time away, baby. I'm gonna give you your time away because that's what you need. You don't need to be up under me all the time and the kids all
And
the
you
time,
say you
and I
single?
don't need to be up in your space.
Bullshit.
You single? You sounding like an outstanding woman in here. man.
I'm just
saying.
that's because I'm an individual that I like my space, so I
Okay.
understand other people needing a space. Like you need your time.
You don't need
to
no
yourself.
motherfucking space. Get your ass in this house
I
now.
don't, I don't
understand
require
you needing
us
your
to
time,
be
but
like.
you had enough
How
time.
much time
now.
do you need? I'm
But
going to work
that's what
all
I
day.
said.
You might be going to work all day. Then you leave and go out, and you
Listen,
out till 5 in the morning.
Listen, but
How
listen to
much
what I
time you
said
need?
though.
That's
That's
one
what I
day
said exactly.
in 3 months.
You work if you work 5 days a week and you have kids. When you get off of work, boom, you coming home. Obviously, you want to kick it with your shorties. You off on the weekends. Your kids don't go to school on the weekends, so you kicking it with your shorties. When does a man have time to do what I believe that people still need to be able to be them as like
Yes.
you being you and I'm being me. We don't need to be
Yes.
us we don't
We
need to be us
don't.
all the time.
That
So
ain't
if
got
you
nothing
are
to do with
if
you
you
being
are
out till 5 in the
always
Ain't no
morning.
being out till 5 in the morning.
all I'm saying is it's not an everyday thing. If you need that space, baby, I'm gonna give you that space.
The
I'm gonna give you that
space
space because
doesn't
I'm gonna
need to
need
be
that
That
space.
5
sounds
in the
even worse to
morning.
me because normally
I
you're
think
not
we
out till 5
focusing.
in the
I think
morning,
we
which
okay.
is
So we
one
focusing.
time.
We focusing on the
It's
time,
couple
right?
Yeah, the
times.
time
We
is the
focusing on the
focus
time.
because
Yeah.
you don't need to be out till 5
Yeah,
in the
I
morning
don't
to
care
get your
nothing
space.
about you going out
Go
and getting
out,
your space.
Get your
and
space,
whatever.
get your air, but fat coming
But
to
It's
five
all
in the
about
morning.
having communication and understanding, though. For real, for real. 'Cause
Yeah,
some
it
people
is.
might not
Yeah.
find
I'm
a
not
problem.
gonna. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
press
5
you
in the morning.
because
I'm not gonna press you, but I am gonna be pissed.
because I know
Right.
one thing
I
for
ain't finna
sure.
press you.
This is what I'm saying though,
Go
Montana.
ahead. Enjoy
When I'm
yourself.
when I'm at my siblings' house, whether it's her house, my other sister house, wherever I'm at their house for a long time, and I'm gonna tell whoever I'm rocking with, like, yo, this is what it is. Maybe I done had too many drinks, or maybe I'm just having a good time, and I'm just trying
Should
to
be
like
freestyling.
have my space. My man gonna understand that because we gonna
All
have that
night
type
long.
of.
I guess
We
the
gonna
diff-
have that type
I
of
guess the
communication.
difference
That's
in that
it.
is her going to her siblings' house I'm usually there. So it's like,
and that's the thing, though. My
she
nigga
not
don't need
going
to
over
be
there.
with me every time.
It's not that you need to, but
When I need you, then we good.
we
but
all kick it. That's not
but
even a I need
we
you
talking
to,
about a time where we not all kicking it. Maybe I
so
need
what
some
you,
time
what
with
you
my
trying
siblings.
to get away from?
I'm not trying to
Because
get away from
if I
nothing.
need, right, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Because
I
she
think
like,
that
you
everybody.
was away from me while your ass was at work.
But
that's
I'm
That's
at
not
work
free
dealing
time,
with.
though.
I ain't say it was free time. I
This
said you
dude
away from
sound
me.
mad
I
selfish.
didn't say it was.
Like
What?
he
How
want
am I
all
being
his
selfish?
me
be up
time.
under you all the time.
How am I
Please,
selfish?
like
But
give
I'm
me
not gonna say
some
I'm so bad no
space,
more.
You
bro.
can have your space.
No,
Not
I
till
can't.
5
I be
a.m.
sleepy
The way
at
he
some time.
talking,
Not
I
till,
can't
why you
breathe.
need to be
You
out
getting
till
pressed.
5 a.m.?
I can't breathe.
Why do you need to be out till 5 a.m.?
We focusing too much on the
That was
time.
that's what we was talking
but
about.
because sometimes
We ain't just talking
time
about going
goes
out.
fast
Yeah,
when you
take
having
your ass.
fun.
You going
So
to the
would you
bar,
be
go
okay?
do your shit.
I
She
ain't hear
already
your
said
answer.
she'll be okay.
Yes,
Oh, you would?
I said it's about communication because I
So
know
if
how I
that's,
am.
If that's his regular thing, like shit, I don't come in.
It's
till
not,
5,
but I
6.
didn't
Hold
say it was a
on,
regular
hold
thing.
on. That's what make it unnormal. If it ain't a regular thing, then why make you feel like it's okay? Because then you might feel like, oh, you don't really care. I'm gonna do this shit all the time. No, if I'm not okay with it, I'm not okay with it.
Communication.
I understand shit happens. Maybe one time something happened, you got too fucked up, whatever the case may be.
I'm
or
coming to
y'all
get you.
was-
Don't worry
Yes,
about
I
it.
am, because you shouldn't be driving any fucking way if you that fucked up.
That is
However,
so thoughtful.
That
is so
if
thoughtful.
it ain't a
Come and
regular
get
thing,
me. I
then
am
why
drunk, babe.
why would
I
you
cannot
want to do it
drive.
like just out the blue?
I'm gonna be like all over the place.
Anyways, we gonna move on because
Moving right along. Because,
'Cause
yeah.
5 a.m.
do women
No.
actually cater to their man? Like actually listen?
No.
Speaking of communication, right? Speaking
No.
of communication, like actually listen to what your man wants and what your man needs, and do that shit without him asking. Or do women just do what they think they man wants?
I already said that.
Begin quote end quote per punk.
Why does gotta be per me? But I think they do what
What
they.
do
I do what
what
they
is it that
think.
men want though?
Every man different.
Well,
like
let's-
I'm not really trying to get into
Punk
the
said
semantics
no.
of.
What
But I don't think that.
What you want?
I don't think that women take
What?
what a man say they want and need and just completely listen to it and be like, okay, I'm gonna do it, without them having to keep asking about it or talking about it.
Carry on.
That's just how I feel about it. I feel like y'all do what y'all want to do. Like,
Right.
this what I think he'll like. I'm gonna do this.
I'm gonna suck his balls.
Bro, that is not it. Like, let's be for real. Oh wait, you probably are being for
I
real.
am for real. They
All
want
right,
it.
so do women actually do what they men wait, do women actually listen to what they men want and do it or
without them
do
asking.
without them asking?
Cause,
Or
No,
Cause I
No.
feel like
you
I
not
feel
getting
like
what you want?
I ain't say that.
Okay, so how
Well,
you know
what-
that women ain't doing what men want?
Say everything a man wants.
What's everything that a man want? I'm trying to figure out like what is it that men want?
It's
And I'm
different for
asking the
everybody.
men.
Because
So
what
I'm
you
asking
give
the
might not be the
individual men, what do they
same what
want?
she gives. So it's kind of like a, you know what I'm saying?
like relationship
everybody
based,
want
right?
different shit.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
tell you, oh, a man wants
Yeah.
this, and that, because every man might not want the same shit.
So
Okay, so what do you want as
We
a
not
man?
just talking
Listen.
about me specifically.
But you the only man, y'all the only men that's in here right now. So what do men want? Like what is something that's up there that a man wants?
You to
That's
stop
irrelevant.
talking.
That's irrelevant.
Wow.
You know how I know that women don't, you
Wow.
know, do that?
See how you ain't stopped yet?
Wow.
Don't listen.
Wow. Hey, you
Listen.
kind of right though. I don't listen or I don't stop
See?
talking. I'm hard headed.
I'm still talking. Look,
What?
come on, look.
I'ma say, well, I'll let y'all finish.
Everybody give Sugar the mic.
Yes. What?
She
What?
not gonna stop talking.
Men do not want anything. Let me get your mic. Let me get your mic. Put your mic right here. Let me see. They don't want anything but head in their balls licked. There.
That's not true.
That
But,
makes everything better.
It makes everything better, but it's not true that that's
For the
all.
moment.
Hey, so do men be like sad
Wait.
and emotional? Like, oh, baby, I need somebody to talk to.
Wow.
Wait, okay.
I need somebody to talk to, but
No,
let me talk to you while you suck my dick.
All right,
cook?
so
I don't want
I think
anything.
this is a better
Order them shoes
question.
you wanted.
This is a better question, and
Yes.
instead of asking what do y'all want, why do y'all say that?
You ever heard the saying "happy wife, happy life"? That means
To
they
this
don't really
day.
care
I heard
about.
happy
Long-
spouse, happy house.
I'm starting
Here
to
you
hear
go.
that. I'm starting to hear that.
No,
There
I've
she
heard the
go.
first one. I've heard the first one
All
too.
right, say that.
No,
But-
I
Hey, I'm just
did. I
saying this
said
happy spouse,
yeah,
happy
but I
house because
heard
we
happy
both gotta
spouse,
be
happy
happy
house.
in
Gotta
order
be
for this
happy.
house to be happy.
But
But-
trying to come
all
at
I'm,
my
So I want some
all
head
I'm,
too.
But a lot of women live off happy wife, happy life.
Yeah.
all I'm saying is the same way y'all be like, I don't want to have to tell you to do this all the time, and you should listen to me. And I've told you that it's the same way for men. Why should I have to ask you, hey, can you do X, Y, Z? Hey, can you do that? Did you do? I don't want to have to ask you that. I feel like a fucking pest.
How is
If you know it's something
What
I
are you
want in
asking
life,
for?
it don't matter.
No, I need to
What
know.
are you-
Like, what are you asking for? What do men
You
ask
don't
for?
need to know that because
I think
that's
it's
irrelevant.
different. It's
that's what I'm
different.
saying.
It
It's
is
just
different from every man. It is different. But I'm asking, like, okay, what does the average man ask for?
I don't know.
Head,
I'm not
like I
average.
said.
Okay, even if
You
we
don't
go
know
with,
my old pods.
even
The
if we
old-
go
the old
with you
pods.
saying head, why would I have to ask you for that?
You don't have to ask. But I'm saying, like, what else is it that a man is asking for? To be listened to know his favorite food.
Maybe to have his
to-
back rubbed. Maybe to come in and
That should just
like
The
different
food
shit.
cooked.
Shit like that should just be
like,
House
normal.
clean.
Like I said before in the last topic, shit like that should be just normal. Some women don't get that. Some women don't get that stuff like that should just be normal to a man who loves you and
that you
is-
say you love.
and that that I love, that should just be normal. Like, I want to make you feel good. I want to make sure that you're okay. So I'm gonna rub your back. I'm gonna ask you how was your day. I'm gonna ask you how was work. I'm gonna ask you before you get home from work, what is it that you want to eat? How can I please you? Like, whatever. Like, but I'm what is funny? Your laugh is ugly. Let me see what is funny. I'm left out.
Y'all niggas funny. as hell.
What? Who? What?
It can't be me. My mic down here.
what if it's me?
You listening to yourself. Over there sounding like Grizzly.
Okay. The whole time,
You can prevent forest fires.
my palms just got sweaty.
We don't own the right to that quote.
Oh snaps! No, it might be. I don't
It might be
know.
what?
Somebody breathing.
Somebody breathing hard as hell on the pod, bro. I was saying,
It might be me.
I was saying that, and I'm like, just letting. I guess we
It
gonna
could
let the
be
people
any
know
one of
why I've been
our
sitting
ass.
here giggling because it could be
She-
either one of us.
She the only one with headphones.
I
on,
thought it was
hearing
dudes.
Deep breathing and
No,
shit.
but I have been hearing them, like listening to the pods when I would listen to them.
He keep his shit right
On
here.
me,
I do.
bruh.
Punk.
No,
We was talking. She ain't paying attention.
no, I don't hear it though.
It
'Cause
might be me.
It
Might
was
be
your
her.
fat ass.
No, it's not me.
It
You
was
heard
my
it during
fat
the
ass.
pod?
It probably was my
Yeah.
fat ass.
I can try to edit it out.
Yeah, I hear it on all of them though. But I
It's just
did,
breathing,
even
you
if you
know?
take this out, I did hear like the
Oh
sound
my
is
God.
like really nice.
It's somebody else
Yeah,
in here.
somebody was like, whatever mics y'all using is like great. Like I could just hear y'all. This guy I was working with was sitting next to me listening to. Was like, what type of sound do you guys have? I'm like, shit, I don't know.
Did
We
he
got,
ask- did he-
we got some new
Did he
mics,
ask you if that was you
but-
breathing?
Nah,
Oh.
that was just me
Nigga was
hearing
trying to
it.
listen. He was
Read
trying to
it,
listen
but
to her
okay.
breathe on some weird shit.
Damn, what was we talking about?
What men want, what a man wants. What a man
Damn,
needs.
I had something good too, but we don't own the rights to that
Oh,
either.
they need a haircut. They be wanting a haircut. Like, damn.
No,
I
I
be
Do
think
paying
y'all
your haircut.
listen
I honestly-
and do the shit?
No.
Or why do we get no?
No,
Thank you. Why not?
because we be too busy like focusing on
The wrong
Child
like
shit.
shit.
what we think y'all need,
The wrong
or like
shit.
what would like.
The wrong
Oh,
shit.
well, he like even if we like listening,
the wrong shit.
we not actively listening,
The wrong shit.
and we still like
Because
put
a nigga
in
can say,
place.
I want to fuck. And y'all be like, oh, that's not that important right now. Let's do it.
No. But
Time for
like
you to do
let's
some exercises.
let's not like for real like get it twisted though, because a lot of times men don't actively communicate either what they want. Like men don't really speak up, and I'm only saying this from my perspective. I'm not saying all men. I'm not saying neither one of y'all if that's what y'all
Nah,
do.
that's-
But I've had experiences where if you be direct with me and tell me exactly what it is, I can't read between the lines.
How many
I
times
can't
I
do any
gotta
of
be
that.
direct with you?
But that's why I'm saying though, like direct is direct. If you tell me, like Big Homie said, I want to smash, like baby, bend over or something. That's direct. Okay, I'm a bend over, but we can't read through the lines or
Ain't about
whatever
you.
it is, or like read y'all minds or nothing. A lot of men don't really communicate or
themselves.
express and say exactly what it is. But like I said, I'm not saying that this is in y'all case, because I do believe that we don't listen, and I've been in that situation plenty of times where I've been in relationships and my dude to be saying something and it's like I'm thinking about something else.
I'm thinking about flowers and ponies.
And what I would do, and just off of
Bundles.
instinct, is
What color I want
something
my
that
nails.
I feel like
He should like. He should like.
he
this.
should like, but it ain't for him. It's more it's
Exactly.
more of a
It
me
ain't-
thing.
He
like,
should like this though.
yeah, I'm gonna give
No.
him this because I would like it, so he should like it too. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
So reverse the roles. Do you think men listen to what you guys want?
Of course they don't think that.
You said no?
No, I'm not gonna. I don't agree with that. I think
We have to
I'm
be
not
mad
gonna
at
say.
a nigga every time,
I'm not
like,
gonna say
didn't I
fully.
say?
Fully,
God damn.
yeah, y'all do. I think it kind of it's levels to it, right? Because I have been in situations where I mentioned something where I didn't like it and it was changed. But I have been in situations where I gave you the blueprint. I told you exactly what it is. I felt like I need it. I want it. Like, this is what is gonna. I gave it to you, and this guy did nothing. And maybe he heard it. Maybe he listened. Maybe he just didn't want to do it.
That's some kind of important shit, cause I'm trying to figure out like, cause I feel like I do that too. Like I give people the blueprint to.
You give them the
I give you
foundation
the
and
blueprint
lay it
to
out.
what I need, won't expect, and this can be simple.
Because you
Why
you
don't
laid
people,
it
like,
right
follow
there.
blueprints that's given? Like why do?
Because a lot of times as women we do go
I'm
off of
saying
like,
people, 'cause
but
you
I'm
know,
only
men
speaking for
that
women
People
though.
don't comprehend well.
True. So for women,
Yeah, we don't. We would think like it's almost like when we were talking about how that female became the man that she desired. We essentially
suffered from
started
what?
doing things that we felt
Amazon?
like
What is she suffering from?
he would want
AWS.
more. Like just because it's
Alpha
something that
male?
we would want.
Alpha woman syndrome.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do this because I think that you would like this, big homie. But it's essentially something that I would like, and it involves both of us.
Yeah.
So
You
what
look
I'm
like you wanna
doing, I
blow it
heard what
down.
you said, but
Nah,
what
I
I'm
gotta
gonna
blow
do, it includes both of us. So it's happy me, and then I think it should be happy you too. But
And
even
then
though it's
when it
not, and it
ain't-
has nothing to do with what you told me, like nothing to do with what you said you really wanted.
but now you got an attitude when it ain't happy me.
Yeah, absolutely, I agree with that.
Better get your jaws
sure.
ready.
I need to take from this one.
Is it you?
What? Breathing?
Big
You
homie.
need what?
I'll take from y'all. Give me y'all.
Get those jaws ready.
See, that's exactly what I was waiting for. Go ahead. What'd you say?
Get them jaws ready. When you went to go do something that you thought that he wanted, but essentially it was for you and not for him. So get those jaws ready.
What if the guy not a head person?
Here we go. Let's
Ooh.
talk about it because we didn't get that.
Wait, so if he not a hair person, what type of person?
So
What
what's
you
your
gonna
next
do
move?
now?
you want to give me some head?
What if he want to do that though?
If you listened, you would know your man wasn't a head person. So instead of you getting them jaws ready, what you doing, shorty?
I'm gonna say I'm sorry, and what can I do to fix this?
Oh, now you want to listen.
But then now that mean I gotta tell you
I'm
some
not
shit
the-
that you
hold
should know
on.
already.
Hold
And
up,
why
Trap.
I gotta do that?
I ain't
Hold on,
the
Trap.
one. Hold on, Trap. I'm not the one who went and did something that was essentially I thought was for both of us, but it was
Yeah.
really for me. That was cocaine.
Yeah, I was just
But we
asking.
just,
No.
we just saying when
'Cause
the
you-
shit happened, if it happened in that way,
It's scenario
Then what?
based. It's all
Yeah.
scenario
I
based.
don't-
now you want me to
See,
explain to you
See
what you should already know.
Just like, right.
How you think
it
that
wouldn't
make
happen
me feel?
with it wouldn't happen with me.
I'm
It wouldn't
just
happen
saying.
with
You,
me at all. Because
you
I
was
know
just
saying.
I
She
know
perfect.
what mine won't.
Perfect.
I know
So
what Maz
perfect.
won't.
I'm
you
just
living
saying.
in paradise right now.
So
I know what
cocaine.
Maz won't. He
In that
gonna want
instance,
some
that
head.
you
Well,
thought a
head
nigga
don't
wanted
work.
some head and it don't work. That ain't what he want. Then
Reporting
you
live
asking
from
him,
the booth.
how can I make this better? How should he
Oh my
feel about that?
gosh.
Do you really expect him to tell you?
again.
No, not at all.
Nope, he gonna be like, well, I'm finna go see what's the name doing up the street. I'll be back. I'm finna go see what's
I
over
don't.
my-
I
my-
don't. I
I'm finna-
don't expect for him to
My
tell
homie
me.
just called me. He want to go to this cigar thing, and you gonna be like, but babe, but
I would feel
But I-
real like I
shitty.
feel real shitty. I would
Shit face.
because then like to me it's like reality check, bro. You ain't
Let me see.
listen.
So y'all saying in y'all relationships, y'all don't ever gotta repeat yourselves a bunch of times?
I gotta
What's
repeat
up?
myself.
I don't
want to
repeat myself.
So
a
what
bunch
you
of
saying
times.
that yo?
Yes, I have to repeat myself just like she got to repeat herself.
So ain't nobody
sometimes I stop.
listening, basically.
Sometimes I stop. I just like
Yeah, I wait
I'm not
to
gonna
see if a
keep
motherfucker gonna
repeating
do it. I be
myself.
like,
I
I
don't
told
wanna
you
do
this. Yeah.
What if somebody
no.
want to do it at their own pace?
I was just going
Do
there.
what at
I
their
was
own pace?
just
Whatever you
going
ask
there.
her.
Yes.
Because some people
women
give
be
you a time
expecting for
limit.
stuff to happen
You
like
ain't got your own
I told you this
motherfucking pace.
yesterday. It needs to happen tomorrow.
No,
you need to be
Yeah.
working on
okay,
it.
So wait,
Not even
if it don't-
tomorrow, a couple
I'm-
hours.
right now.
I'm
Yeah,
not
like
right now time.
If I kind of think like that's my problem because when I say like do something or I say I want something done, I need it to be done like right then and there. Like why you still sitting
She
here?
suffers
in my
from
face?
AWS.
Like why you still sitting here in my face?
Tell the pop what AWS is. What's AWS?
Alpha woman syndrome.
Oh.
I don't know no alpha. It just made me think of an animal, but okay. But no, I'm not gonna tell you time and time again. If I told you once, maybe twice, I'm not gonna say it again. Like that's weird. I'll do it myself then. That means you didn't want to
So
do it.
when
or
he
you wanna
asks
listen.
you something, you hopping up from what you doing to do it.
Yes. Ask him.
What's wrong with that? It looked like you had a problem with
I
that.
don't believe it.
Oh,
Oh.
ask him.
I just don't believe it.
Ask him.
No, that's usually how it go.
That ask him.
It is.
I got a problem with the
Yeah.
asking
Ask-
part.
if
Like
a
I
mo-
don't
if a-
even. I don't want to keep asking because
I
I
don't
feel like
wanna
I'm a
keep
pest.
asking.
Like
I'm
I'm
with that.
annoying.
Asking
Like
you
Yeah.
that's
stuff.
annoying to me to have to keep. That's like a little kid.
So how
steady
many
asking
times
the
would you
same thing.
ask?
Twice.
I don't know. I feel like if I
one time and
told you,
it's done.
So if she say, all right, I'm gonna get to it in a minute, and it's an hour later, you mad she still ain't did it?
No.
nah. But if it don't happen, and then it's like now I gotta ask you again.
Is
at
there
some
a
point.
time? Is there a time
It all depends
stamp?
on what it is.
Yeah,
It all depends on what it is. Go get the clothes. Can you go get the clothes out the washing machine and put them in the
And
dryer?
then at some point, I'm gonna just go do the shit myself.
and then it's still in the washing machine.
3
The
hours
next day?
later.
No, the next day.
Oh.
Like fuck, the motherfuckers were still in the washing machine the
Now
next
I
day.
gotta rewash them.
Now they probably sour a little. So now I gotta
gotta
run
rewash
again. So
Well, if
now
I rewash them myself and then put them in there,
all right, that's fine.
Yeah.
I ain't have to do it.
I'm gonna
And don't
do
let
it.
it happen again.
See,
Next time, do
I
it
mean,
when I
this
say
is
do it so
just
we can get
the
the next load
way.
done.
This is just the way that it is. I mean,
AWS.
that's what it's sounding like. You know, I think that I don't know, cause I'm like that too though. Like if I have to say something, actually, I really don't want to say it more than once, but I know that attention span is different and selective memory
They
is a
got
thing.
ADHD.
Selective memory, selective hearing, selective listening, all of that is a thing. So
And they probably smoke.
I think it's a time limit on how long y'all
sometimes,
been
you
together.
know, I might
too.
give
Like,
a little grace.
if y'all
here
been
and
together
there.
a few months, like okay, maybe a person might forget some shit.
What's a few months? 3?
3, 4, 5, 6, and what up? Like it happens. You might forget some shit, but when you've been together a long time,
A year?
years, and
Years?
you know, or years, when you know the person, like, there's no reason to forget the shit that they.
I don't know.
no
I
reason.
think sometimes it depends on like the lifestyle or the day. You know what I'm saying? Especially like if the day, because as a woman or a man, whatever it is your lifestyle is, if you work, and you got after work things to do, it might slip your mind. So maybe your wife got to remind you, or
I
maybe
guess
your
that's hard,
husband
'cause
got
it
to
could be
remind
too many
you.
variations.
See,
That's what I'm saying, though. I think we got to show a little grace.
We got to pick a thing and then see.
So look, my problem with all y'all saying y'all get mad when somebody don't do it.
Not mad.
Ain't nobody getting mad.
Nobody's getting mad.
Y'all irritated because that's what it sounds like y'all are. But my thing is,
You
y'all
don't get
discredit.
irritated?
It depends, but not really, because I give you the same energy you give me. So if you a person that don't really trip about stuff like that, slipping your mind or whatever, then I ain't gonna trip. But if you a person that's pressed about it, you feel me? I'm gonna be mad. But
Speaking of giving somebody
Damn, my bad.
the same energy that they give you, right? And I'm switching topics real quick just because that's what my brain is doing.
This
She
is all
forgot
about
to-
her brain.
She forgot to do something already.
Nobody
y'all,
else's brain matters at the moment.
Can you reiterate to the audience that we're switching topics?
We're switching topics because that's what my brain just did. And we're
It's a
talking
new
about
topic, y'all.
we're talking about energy right now, because I think energy is like a big thing. But just going off of what Big Homie said, and he was like, I'm gonna give you the energy that you give me. So I'm gonna lay the foundation down a little bit, right? So we got everybody, right? We all got our different groups of friends, and within your group of friends, you have one individual that don't like somebody in your group of friends, but this one individual is your close friend. So it's conflict within the group, right? How do you deal with that type of conflict? Because you know how you say, I'm gonna give you the same energy that you giving me. So if there's a person in your group, Big Homie, that don't like me, but me and you rock hard, and we've been rocking heavy for a minute, we super cool, but one of your friends don't like me, so should I give them the same energy that they giving me? Is that appropriate? Or should I continue to be as I am and just be wavy as fuck?
Because she gonna be wavy as fuck.
I'm gonna say be wavy, but I understand it depends if the person getting on that with you.
Be extra.
Yeah, if the person being on that with you, I'm not gonna tell you not to get on their level, because sometimes people be running off at the mouth.
Is there an extent? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if it becomes like real negative or like whatever it is.
But me as the middle friend, I'm gonna be the middle friend. I'm the type.
Yeah,
that
you the
be
middle
like,
friend. This is
oh,
me in your
okay.
scenario. You the
Okay.
middle friend, right?
I'm the middle friend,
what's
so
happening?
I'm laying out the rules in the beginning. Like, hey, we ain't come here for that negative stuff. We here for a good time. The negative stuff start, we out of here. Like I don't like negativity.
He gonna turn.
So
into
how do you connect with
a
them too,
dad.
though? You got this one person, this pawn, right? They out here, they by themselves, right? So do you still, and this one individual don't click with the group or somebody in the group, but the group belongs together, right? It ain't one without the other in this group. Do you like I don't know the proper term for it. I can't think of it. But do you kind of like shun them out or not invite this person to the group? Like if y'all going out or y'all doing something, are you going to tell your friend that got conflict with this person in the group? Like, are you going to not invite them no more, or like what you going to do?
I'm gonna keep it straightforward and tell them like, man, every time you come out for it's always some BS. So you gonna have to chill out until you get your shit together.
But what if it's not them? What if the person in your group is the one that don't like your homie?
Why you
Well,
talking
I'm
about
gonna
me?
tell the person that's in my group like, you need to chill out. You be fucking the vibe up.
Wow.
You feel me?
Okay. Big Punk, what you say?
Nah, I'm the same way. I'm gonna let whoever the person with the issue, they need to know, like, look, we ain't come here for that. So
We
either
trying to
you
be
can come
wavy.
out and be cool, or if you can't, then don't come out. But I'm gonna invite everybody because I'm not gonna not fuck with these people because you got an issue with other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
They both got an issue with each other, but this person is your friend. This person is your friend,
Right.
or this person is your friend, right?
Oh,
And
saying-
you got a group of people that you hang with, and your friends don't get along with a person in this group. And this group rocks
My
together.
friend probably wouldn't come.
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
I
But
was
how does
thinking
that?
of-
Okay, but
Because,
how does
like-
that change the dynamic
So
of the
I
picture?
was-
Hold on, because I got to get Montana's
okay.
perspective real quick.
Go
You
ahead.
already know Mama's perspective.
Well, let the pod know, bro. This ain't about what I know. We letting the people know.
I'm staying away. Somebody might get slapped. I'm gonna stay away. If it's somebody that's in the group and I don't fuck with you and you don't fuck with me, I'm not finna be in your presence.
Okay,
No,
but
she's
you not
saying
the
you the
person
middle
though.
person.
You the middle
I'm the
person.
You the
middle person?
friend of
Yeah,
both of them.
you the friend of both of them.
What would I-
So, how would you deal with that?
Hey, I'm gonna laugh at y'all ass. I'm gonna be like, hey,
Would
either
you
y'all
still
gonna get
would you
along-
still come around?
Will I come around
Or-
personally?
What would you
invite-
still
Would you still
invite?
bring that other
Would you
person?
still invite that single friend?
Because
I'm
you the only link to this group.
I'm
Yes.
on him. I'm on him.
And the only link to
I'm
that-
gonna give them a choice. I'm gonna give them a choice.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I was about to say.
Right.
I'm gonna give you a choice. Like either
If you could
she
come
finna
out
be
and
here
cool.
or he finna be here. Hey, if y'all can't get along, then she says she coming. So I'm telling you, just so you know. So if you want to come, you could come. If you don't, then you don't.
Do you
I'm
think?
gonna actually ask the whole group how they feel about my friend that comes.
But what if that was your friend first?
Right, but
That's-
when I
that's-
hang
that's-
We
with
could
these,
still be friends.
Yeah,
You
well,
ain't
when
gotta
I
come
hang
kick
with
it
this
me
group-
with this group.
yeah. So
We
I'm gonna
can
ask that
kick it
group.
outside of that, and I'm gonna kick it with the group.
But
I'm
what if
not
they
even,
feel left out? Like, oh, you leaving me out? You choosing
I'm
them
not
over
leaving
me?
you out of nothing because this ain't even your circle of friends. When we
Exactly.
kick it, we kick
But
it.
they
When
is
I'm
my
leaving
circle
you
of
out,
friends, but I don't get
If-
along with her.
they not your circle. If I'm the link, they not your circle of friends.
But we all friends now.
Then you shouldn't feel no type of way.
Oh, okay.
Then somebody else could have invited you, right? Because if that's the case, then I don't even have to feel bad like, oh, I didn't invite you. If somebody else invited you, now if y'all get into it, guess who problem that ain't? Mine. Because I didn't put y'all in the same space. Because I knew the tension and was trying to avoid it. So if you finagled and let somebody else put you in the, don't come
Yeah,
at
that-
me later
Yeah, that
on.
person was kind of like
Like
petty.
you brought me around these people and nah.
That's like some petty stuff right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do the pettiness, so I would keep it separate. I would keep
Yeah.
it separate. Period. Like I would keep it
That's
separate.
like simple.
Unless I like drama. If I like drama
If
and want to
yo-
see some
if
love and
yo-
hip hop type stuff, then I'm on.
If the friend who over here by themselves got an issue with that, like why you don't ever invite me out with your friends? Cause you don't like one of them. So why would I keep putting you in an uncomfortable situation? Now, if you're okay with being uncomfortable and ain't gonna have no beef or be acting stupid, sure, come on out. But if you come out, I don't want to hear about how you don't like my other friend. I don't want to hear that shit. You could have stayed at home.
I think, okay, so how I feel about it is like this, right? We friends.
You gonna get everybody together.
You my friend. So if you invite me somewhere and I don't get along with somebody in your circle, right? I was here first, and placement maybe doesn't matter, but I'm your friend, and I'm your friend differently from the way that you're friends with them, because nobody are friends the same. So if I'm rocking with you, I'm gonna rock with you, and whatever they issue is with me, it don't got nothing to do with me. I'ma still hold my place, and that's why I was saying, like, speaking of energy, like, depending on the extent of how this other person is like acting or being, I'm good. I'm still gonna show up,
What if
and
when
your
you show
energy
up, they
ain't
be
gonna.
like,
So
why
you
she
saying
Then-
if you the friend
then-
that don't like the other friend? In
If
the
I'm
group?
the single friend,
yeah, I'm gonna come out
I'm
too.
I'm gonna
'cause
show
I
up
don't-
because you my homie.
Yeah, I don't give a
You
fuck about
invited
that
me
person.
out. This other person don't don't make nothing for me, bro. Like, we good. As a matter of fact, it's gonna juice me up a little bit more because I have no idea what your issue is. But apparently you don't like my existence. So guess what? I'm gonna exist. And I'm gonna exist a whole lot more, and it's gonna fuck with you.
But what are your expectations of that friend?
I expect for my friend to keep the same energy that she had prior to this group. And if she doesn't, then I know how to move around and operate. That's it.
But what if you is the one who has the problem with the friend?
It's the same thing.
If you the one who has the problem, you still gonna show up and be like, "Oh, my existence is finna kill you."
No, like, if I got a problem, I can't say my existence is gonna kill somebody if I don't like this person.
So you still gonna show up?
If I don't like somebody, more than likely I know why I don't like them.
But is you still gonna show up?
If my friend
That's
invited
kind of
me,
hypocritical,
yeah.
though.
It's different.
But if
It's
you don't
different
like the
roles.
person,
I'm just saying this
You
hypocritical
still
in the
gonna
sense.
show up.
I'm just saying this hypocritical in the sense that you were saying if you was a single friend, you gonna be like, if you don't like me, you don't even know why, and you don't like my
Yes.
existence.
Yes.
But if you were the friend who didn't like the single friend, you're saying, I know why I don't like you. So maybe that person know why they don't like you.
No, okay, so the single friend
Right.
is there.
Right.
Doesn't have an issue with the friend
Oh,
in
she
the
don't
group.
have a issue
Right.
with the friend in the group.
Right.
Okay.
You don't know why this person don't like you, so you gonna exist how you exist. But if I'm coming through and I don't like you, Montana, and my friend in the group is still inviting you around, but I don't like you, what am I gonna do? I'm still gonna come through. I'm just ain't gonna pay you no attention. I'm not gonna be in your space.
That ain't that.
Be adults, people.
That's what I'm saying, though. We should all be able to coexist together, and that's what I was.
We adults, but if you like with my like if you like really did something that I don't like, and if I know why I don't like you, and our mutual friend invited us both, I'm gonna decline. I'm going to decline because I know the reason why I don't like you, and I'm still waiting on an apology right now or whatever.
You
I'm
can't
not
expect
coming.
an apology from somebody
But
that
I'm
did
still not
something
gonna-
that don't know that they did something. So that sounds
But
like
if you
it's a
know that
conversation.
but if you know that you did something,
That's
and we know the
different.
reason why we don't fuck with each other, and we know like if I know I don't fuck with you and you don't fuck with me, I'm not coming. Mutual friends just gonna have to understand.
Stay your ass at home then.
I will. Mutual friend gonna have to understand. Like I'm not fucking with nobody. I'm not. I can't be the he ha and act like, oh, she don't really exist over there, but she's staring at me with eyeballs. I'm gonna say something. Get your eyeballs off me. What are you looking at?
What else?
Confrontational.
Stare at you with?
What? Stop staring at me.
I don't know. I
Oh, you
think
don't like my
it's like a
chicken
whole
salad?
woman
Yeah,
thing.
that's the West Side right here.
Whatever.
You think that's a what?
It's like a woman thing.
It's not really a
I
woman
definitely
thing.
been thinking that this whole time, but I ain't want to be the
That's
sexist
why the
person.
men's the
I don't
men's.
think like-
That's why the men
Wait,
was so
I would-
I
quiet.
swear,
wouldn't
I'm
think
like,
like-
man, that sounds like some woman
think
drama.
like in
It's
today's
exhausting.
In
It is
today's
exhausting.
society, I don't think like a man is gonna go somewhere where I know this nigga is at that don't like me, that he got a problem with me. I don't think that he gonna go there unless he finna go there to. Yeah, I'm finna look at this nigga in his face like, what's up? It's gonna be something. It's gonna be like, it's gonna be some
But
confrontation.
because dudes are different though. Like they
Definitely.
rock totally
Well,
different.
I guess I'm a dude then because I ain't finna
But-
go. I'm not finna go nowhere where somebody don't like me.
And we don't like
I
new
just-
niggas, so it's like
Right. So
Yeah,
I'm not finna go.
one of
and
my
I don't like
homies
new- I don't
definitely was like,
I don't like
no new
females.
friends.
Stop. What are you looking at?
I think that's so.
Speed.
Hi. Bye.
I'm gonna just say in general,
Females
you
weird
know,
these days.
I think that the
People weird
whole
these days.
they are weird, but
Right.
the whole
weird.
concept, you know, Drake said no new friends. Cool, okay, I get it. Everybody don't have to be your friend, but if you discard everybody that you meet in your life, like what are you really?
We
what
didn't
are
say
you
discard
missing out
them.
on?
We just said no
But
new
if you
friends.
don't
They can be
like-
associates.
Yeah,
we can have
but see,
connections.
and that's the thing, though.
That don't mean
That's
you're
it.
my friend.
That don't mean
But-
I don't have
be
to
around
kick it with you
either.
all the time. I don't have to be like, hey, come here. No, you're an associate. I deal with you
If
in
I
a certain
see you in
way.
the street,
If it's
I'm on,
business
hey.
related, if it's whatever, and yes, I can
I-
deal with you that way. But
I
just
understand
because
that,
we
but
have
how
a
do you-
different relationship,
how do you-
don't mean I have to make you a friend. No,
How
you're
do
not
you-
my friend.
How do you? I get that, right? And everybody we all learn in life at some point how and where to put people in a proper place, right?
I
You
think
meet somebody and you don't automatically have to make them your friend, but you start developing connections, meaning like you have to learn, you have to communicate with people. You have to develop some type of relationship. You just got to know what place you going to put them in. Are you going to put them in the friendship category?
you don't have to
Associate
know
category?
that.
Or
See, this is where we fucked up, right?
Nobody
I
says
think
that.
the most genuine friendships that occur is when you a little fucking kid and you don't have any expectations of this or that.
Everything
Y'all
is
fight,
innocent when you're a
y'all
child.
argue, y'all go through a bunch of shit, and then y'all still be friends. But you know this person gonna go through this with you. They gonna rock with you in this way, whatever. I'm not saying you can't develop that as
you
an
don't know
adult.
that as a kid,
You don't know what.
that they going to go through this and this and that with you.
Yo.
We
Don't
fighting
say
each
that.
other every other day, arguing, talking
my
about
book
this
on
and that,
you.
all type of shit. Y'all go. The shit sounds so
Gross stuff.
petty and minute, right? But the concept of it makes so much sense because then we become adults and we feel like, oh, we connect on a business level. We got to be friends. No, you're a business associate. I can talk to you about business shit, but you don't have to be a friend where I let you into my world with every fucking thing I got going on. It's a special place for certain people.
I just said
you
that.
can't just, oh, I met somebody. I got to decide if I'm going to put them here. No, that shit'll develop.
No.
It has to develop.
No.
It don't have to develop?
Yes, it does. But I don't agree with everything that you said because
How can
If
you meet
you-
somebody saying you're gonna be a friend?
niggas
Wait.
do that all the time when they
Wait,
meet
let-
somebody and they
let
decide
cocaine
to
speak.
get
Let
and
cocaine
like you
speak.
meet a dude like we talked about last week. You meet somebody and you so infatuated with them and automatically like you think
Who
like this is the
infatuated with a
person
friend?
this is the person that you feel
Hold
like
on,
you
check.
want to be with.
We talking about friends. We
We're
talking
ta-
about
we're-
friends.
we are
We
talking about
relationship
we
shit.
are
People.
We talking about
essentially we are
friends.
talking about putting people in their
No,
proper
we're-
place.
We was talking about friends.
I was saying basically that I'm not finna hang around people with their energy that's giving me bad
That's
energy.
fucked up.
I'm not going around them. I'm not
We
finna
got
be trying
that.
to.
We
right.
were,
That's
'cause
what I
that's
said.
what Big
but
So
Homie
you
said.
meet a-
Big
you
you
Homie
said that that's
said-
you were saying like that's messed up because you as a woman you like it's like as a woman like women do women this type of way like that's messed up like you're not even getting a chance to know somebody like I don't need to get a chance to know you. I said hi, I said bye, that's it.
So you meet people and be like, we're gonna be best of friends.
No, I don't. I literally
So you
said
can't put people in a place when you meet them.
I literally
Right, I might not ever see you again.
If
Your
I
nose
just
might be
met
weird.
you, if I just met you today, pun. If I just met you today and I felt like the vibe was good, right? And I met you through a mutual friend.
I'm a good ass vibe.
If I met you today, big homie, my
Yeah.
deuce, somebody. If
What
I,
up?
If I, not you,
Punk.
deuce. If I met you today and I met you through a mutual friend and we hit it off good, we had a good conversation, you know, and you do the producer thing.
Okay.
I freestyle.
Right.
I felt like,
Spit
man,
that shit.
I think that this might be a connection that I want to make. You know what I'm saying? Like you meet people,
Yeah.
you have a conversation, you converse with them for whatever amount of time.
Right.
I take your number. We start vibing.
Right.
Cool. At that point, now I'm getting to know you.
Yes.
Does that mean that I'm saying we're going to be best friends forever? Or this guy's going to produce my album? Like, no.
No.
But I'm at the stage of figuring out where you belong.
If
You-
he gonna
You
produce
said
the best,
you have to
if
put
he gonna
people
produce
in
my
a
album.
place.
But
That's what I just
I feel like she's trying to
said.
say like you have to, if you working with somebody, you have to open up to a certain extent to being a friend is a possibility. So if we vibing and there's a chemistry there, and you like, okay, well, if we're gonna be around each other this much time, you know, okay, I'm gonna get to know you more. We're gonna converse more. and the
Everything comes with
possibility.
time.
Yeah, we might
But it's
become
still
friends.
levels to it. We might
I'm
become
saying
friends.
We might
the
become
same
good
thing.
friends.
I
You
didn't
could,
say
but
We
that's
that.
what
might
I'm saying,
become
it takes.
tighter friends than the people that
If
you
was,
grew up
but that
with. You know what I'm
takes
saying?
time. Like, I don't think you could meet somebody and be like, oh, damn, that energy good. We're going to
I
be
like that
like,
energy.
I don't move like that. I never move
that's
like
what it
that.
sound like.
Yeah,
you was
when you first said
explaining.
it did
That
kinda
you said
sound
you gotta
like-
But,
put people in their place.
You do
and
have to put people in their proper place.
you
But I'm
can't.
saying that
What's their proper place?
I'm-
You don't know that till
Wherever
later
I
on
want
down the
you.
line.
Bro, time. That's what I'm saying.
that's
Though
what
you
I'm
have
saying.
to
You
figure. When I say you have to figure out, I'm not saying that you got to figure it out right now.
Okay.
I'm saying that you
All them
learn
nails to do what?
how to you learn people,
Waste
and
of
then you
money.
figure out where they belong. Figuring out something takes
So
time.
y'all
We all
basically
know
saying
that.
the same thing.
We are, and that's
Well.
what I said. I'm saying what he's saying, and maybe
I
I'm
ain't
just
saying
not
that y'all
explaining
saying
it
that shit
correctly. No,
Yeah,
you
you
just
was
not
saying that. You wasn't-
understanding it.
I want to say.
Remember when we said men and women can't comprehend? This is what we was talking about.
somebody,
And don't smack into them.
because
she
if
ain't
that's the
listening.
because if that's the case,
if
if that's the case, I can sit here and say, yes, I'm wrong, right? And I don't know how hard that is for a lot of people, but even
Punk.
coming on to say like
Hard
I
than a
apologize about something, or I was wrong about something, or you right, I don't have an issue with that at all, because at the end of the day, I'm learning something, right? And I'm good with that. I'm good with expanding myself, elevating all the fucking time. Like that don't matter to me. But if he was right about something, and I feel like he was, which I've
She ain't
said
gonna
several
tell me.
times, rewind it back, bro. I would say it. Like, that ain't no issue. It ain't never been an issue of mine. But this guy
I
right
think
here,
she said it more than you.
this guy right here,
She
though,
be wrong more than me. It makes sense.
pride is the devil. You feel what I'm saying?
Devil got a hold on me.
We don't own the rights to that music.
We don't. But, man, you feel me? It just is what it is. Whatever. But
We all would like to thank you for listening to Save It for the Booth. Got another episode coming very soon. Until next time, guys. Bye.